This is the Northstars show. It's episode 7 of season 11. 7-Eleven, one of my favorite places down south. You ever go there?
It's always great going there, getting yourself a Slurpee.
Great big Slurpee. I'm a big fan of the super big gulp too.
Oh, those are great. I love the big gulps there in there.
Takes me back to my youth, but I still can't stop going there. Maybe it's not the best thing for me, but everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation is always good.
I'm the host, Bruce Krentz. Behind the camera, a guy that had a lifetime pass to the Sioux Lookout Ice Dogs games, and then everybody in the organization changed and they just forgot, so he's got to pay now.
I'm not sure if I buy that story.
I'm not sure I do either, actually. It's a good story. They gave me a lifetime pass. Yeah, sure they did.
Yeah, no kidding. But they all forgot, though.
They all forgot, so now I got to pay to get into the games. It's Paul Anderson. It's the guy behind the camera. Nitch Picks with me. Nitch, back home from 3 road games. No wins, but from the looks of things on the sheets, some pretty close games.
Yeah, they were all pretty good, except for maybe the Yellowhead game. There could have been a little bit more effort in that one, but the other 2 against Southwest were really good games.
Yeah, no, they looked fantastic. An OT game, didn't win that one, but still good stuff. A couple of the guys that were playing in the games, who are we going to bring on the show today?
We're going to bring on Russell Matoo and Logan Marr.
Russell Matoo and Logan Marr. Russell, what are we going to ask him?
I think we got to ask him about the goal he scored.
First one as a North Star, nobody ever forgets those.
No, never.
And then who else we got?
We got Logan Marr, and we'll ask him what he remembers from a hit from behind that he got, and his goal also. Yeah,
a little bit of a bad one when he got buried. Sounds like it caused a big dust up.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. Stu got mad. It was only called a 2-minute. He went out like right after the hit. Should have been a 5 or at least a 4, but
stuff happens. Yeah, well, and Stewie is probably not the first time he's got the heave-ho.
I remember a couple times last year.
Hey, good little fire. Sometimes it gets the guys going. You know what? We're going to get one of the coaches on right away, and these other guys right here on the Northstars show. Back with Coach Stuart. Ryan, 3 games down south, no wins this weekend, but from what I could see on paper, slow start, and then really picked things up, an overtime game and a bit of a thriller on Sunday too. So some thoughts on the weekend?
Oh yeah, Friday night was maybe some bus legs, maybe a little too much pizza at Benny's place there. I didn't think either team played very well. We ultimately lost 5-1, but I felt like it still wasn't a 5-1 game. Saturday we welcomed the new player to the team, and he started in net, Nate Grant, and actually had one of our strongest games as far as close to a 60-minute game as we've had all season, and 3-3 going to overtime, and unfortunately didn't quite get the win there, but still a great game by the boys, so something to build off of, and then Sunday kind of quiet first couple periods, down 5-1. Got 2 quick ones in the third, like 3 minutes in, and then just couldn't get right back in. No.
Yeah. I got to say, I was kind of happy to see some of the special team stuff is maybe starting to change a little bit. You want to talk about that? We talked about it last week, and things weren't going the way you like, but turning around a bit?
The power play is still fluttering a bit. I think in the last 5 games, I like to go by the last 5 games quite often. The power plays around 16.7, which is actually kind of league average. It sounds a little low, but league average, there's only 3 teams over 20, and but the PK has been really excellent lately. It's 84.4 for the past 5 games, so that's a real good trend, because the first 9, I don't even want to tell you the number.
Buried in the sands of time.
Oh, big time.
And who are some of the guys that have stuck out on those special teams for you?
Well, not only the special teams, but all around. I thought Russell Matoo stepped up and had probably his best weekend to date. Took a few less penalties too, which helped his game, helped us. Prime Paniak had, we only scored 7 goals all weekend. He had 2 goals, 2 assists over the weekend. Laz played 2 of the 3 games. He had 3 points. Maddox scored twice Saturday night. So lots of guys, here and there chipping in. And the thing was, we rolled a lot, 4 lines for more so than normal, and lots of guys are starting to muck it up pretty good.
Oh, wow. It's nice to get them all going and to see all that. Like we said, we had Prime on the show last week, and you could just kind of feel his energy when we talked to him, but all the guys were saying he's just getting going, and it's so good to have him back.
Well, and just we've been having trouble finding centermen and who can play it and who wants to play it well, so we gave him the chance probably about that 5 game ago is when he started playing center, and he looks like a natural out there, so it's been perfect.
Fantastic. And I got to ask you, things got a little nasty on the Sunday game. You had an early exit, early to the showers. What happened there?
Might lead back to Saturday night even. Wasn't happy with a couple calls. I think we had like 5 or 7 in a row before they got one. And then Sunday was a hit from behind on Logan Marr, and you could tell he was visibly shaken. And I was standing right where it happened. And it just so happened as the delayed penalty was being called, we scored. So I was still expecting a major penalty because he was pretty wobbly and he wasn't well, and he's still not. And just 2 minutes for hitting from behind, game misconduct, and meaning we don't even get a power play at all because we scored on the delayed. So I might have been a little, and then 10 seconds after that, we took an enter penalty. And I might have voiced my opinion a little strongly.
A little carried away, though, but we were asking Coach Long about it, and he says you might not have even swore. So it must have been some strong language, no swearing, and you still got booted.
There might have been choice words, but I think I kept the F-bombs out.
We're getting better. We can all improve.
Well.
A couple games coming up at home, so we're back home again. We've had lots of home games lately, and the guys that we had, Logan was saying, one of the things, the big changes for him is just coming in front of a big crowd and playing in front of more people and it being a little bit louder. So we're looking for a big crowd at home. What else are you looking for this weekend, other than wins, of course?
I'm looking for that play we had Saturday night. Everyone contributing to some degree, whether it not be on the score sheet or not, but just maybe win that puck battle in the corner, whatever it be. The good clearing, the good intercepted pass. We were real strong on that Saturday, and we're playing Yellowhead, who we lost Friday night, and they beat the Wild Saturday and Sunday back to back because they got a really good goalie. But I mean, I don't care how good he is. We'll figure a way out.
We got some great shooters, so they're going to be in trouble, and hopefully it'll be loud and good. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks, Bruce.
Hi, my name's Reed Scadden. I'm number 14. My position is defense. My hometown is Thompson. I went to Westwood Elementary School, and my favorite pregame meal is spaghetti.
It's meter rookie, kind of wet, but...
I'm good. Yourself?
Was it not bad? You knew what I was trying to say?
Yeah.
I lived up north for a couple of years, so I picked up a couple little things. My nickname, see if you know what any of this is. Tamak tuk namak tunga.
I only understand the last part what you said.
It's supposed to be eats a lot. I caught a caribou.
Oh,
I think I said it in the wrong order.
I just heard I'm good, and
I think I messed up some of my words, but anyway. So Russell Matoo, you say it.
Matoo.
Down from Coral Harbor. First year, our first question always is, what's the biggest change coming from Coral Harbor to Thompson? You lived there last year. What's the biggest change?
The hockey and I don't know. It's just the hockey, I don't.
It's quicker and different a little bit than last year, I'm sure. Have you ever been away from home for this long before?
No.
And it's going all right? How's your billet family?
They're so fun, and yeah, they're fun.
They're good? The worst thing about coming to Thompson is probably having to put up with some guy's really bad inuktitut in an interview.
Yeah.
I would say. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about the games on the weekend, but first, shout out some of your family back home. Like we said, as long as you've ever been gone, been a little while. What do you have for brothers and sisters?
Not really much.
No? Let's hear it.
What?
Like, how many brothers or sisters do you have? What's their names?
I have 6 siblings. There's Trinity, Beebs, Jade, Matthew Jr., Elena, and Jet.
You sure you weren't making any of that up? Took you a while.
No.
I'm just kidding. Shout them out. We could use the views from Coral Harbor, so it's good to know that we're going to have some people watching this one for sure. Okay, so big news on the weekend. Got a goal?
Yeah.
Tell us about it. We want to hear every detail. How'd it go?
I really wanted to score, so like I was just trying to go like end to end all weekend, and I finally got it that one time, and I took the puck, and then I dangled these 2 guys, and then I went backhand and forehand and backhand again, and I thought it would like go top shelf or something, but it went like 5-hole, and it was slowly going in, and then I scored, and then like it was just like a little bit past the line, and at least like the ref saw it, and when I looked behind, everyone like didn't like celebrate or anything because Margie got hurt, and that felt so weird.
So it wasn't the way you pictured. You pictured the guys mobbing you. It was crazy, and nobody did anything.
Yeah.
How sad. And Coach Stu said you had a really close chance in the other game. What happened there?
Yeah, I got to happy thinking like I would score, but I could have just shot it. But I was like thinking to dig the goalie out and try to score. I had a lot of chances to score, but I messed up a lot.
Some went in, some didn't. Sounds like you got the monkey off your back now, so things are going to turn around. One more about the games. How did Coach Stu feel about you constantly trying to go end to end?
He didn't like really say anything about it.
Okay. Thought maybe he'd give you the gears about it a little bit. And what was your celebration? So you're expecting the guys to mob you. You turn around. What'd you do?
I like after my backhand, I went like that, and I looked behind, and I just went down.
And just skate slowly to the bench.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Hey, last one. Who are some of the guys that you like playing with? So these are all new guys, just about all new guys for you, I'm sure. Who are some of the guys you're enjoying playing with?
I like playing with Carson and Isaac. Those are the guys that I like playing with the most.
So far, and you guys are starting to click, so things are going to turn around. Team's going to start getting some wins. I'll say your first name, you say the second one. Russell.
Matoo.
There you go, right here on Meet a Rookie. Logan Marr, 2 rookies on the show this time. We got lots of new guys. Logan, let's start with this one. Where are you from?
I'm from the Paw, Manitoba.
I love it. And how tall are you?
6 foot.
I don't know. See, maybe I'm shrinking. I used to think I was 6'2", but we're pretty much the same here, and I'm wearing shoes. Crazy. Biggest change coming from the Paw to Thompson?
Probably the weather already, honestly. It's pretty cold.
And we've had the best fall that we've ever had. Wait till winter comes.
Yeah.
Everybody says that, the weather, eh? Crazy. Let's see. Let's shout out your family a little bit. Who you got? Do you have any brothers or sisters? Do you have any pets?
I got one sister. Her name's Kirsten, and she lives in Calgary.
Oh, wow. Ooh, we're going to get some views from Calgary, Paul. Good news. That is great. Make sure you send her the link like we need it for the ratings, or the show will go off the air. In terms of the playing, where'd you play last year?
Just in the Paul minor hockey. Yeah.
Did you guys play with Flin Flon together last year, or were you kind of by yourselves?
No, we played with them, yeah. Our goalie was, yeah.
Kind of combined team. And any success? Did you go to Provs? How'd the year go?
Not too good. Like 2 tournaments and provincials, and then lost like 4th, I think we got provincials.
Could have been worse unless there was only 4 teams. Stupid COVID's been ruining everything. What's the biggest change for you coming this year on the hockey side of things?
Probably just more people. Makes me more anxious.
Like having so many people in the stands, it doesn't pump you up. It's hard on you.
It's stressful, yeah.
Oh wow. Can you think of, like, have you ever played in front of a big crowd before this? Like, what's some of the biggest crowds you've played in front of?
Probably just native tourneys, probably, yeah.
Nice. Some of those tournaments get crazy in the stands. There aren't a lot of people, but the fans are into it.
Oh yeah, they are. It's awesome.
It is pretty fun. You'll get used to the big crowds here too. It's pretty good. Let's jump right to the weekend. You're on a little bit of a concussion protocol here, from what we understand. Tell us. This is the Nitch pick. So Nitch had a question for us. He wants us to ask you, what do you remember from the hit from behind? How did that go for you in your mind?
I remember swinging for the puck and then talking to Stu.
Oh wow.
So.
And where were you when you were swinging for the puck? In front of the net? Where on the ice were you? Big crowd, or just kind of, did you think you were all by yourself?
No, I knew I was all by myself, but I was like right by the bench, so yeah.
This is your segment, not mine, but I got knocked out once too. A guy elbowed me in the nose, kind of a dirty hit, and same thing. I remember waking up thinking, hey, those look like the rafters in the Boys of Vane Arena. And I was lying flat on my back. Yeah. And the next thing, I remember the trainer holding me going, Crency, are you okay? So did Coach Stu have your head in his arms?
No, he just asked me if I was good, and I told him no, and then Hutch took me to the dressing room. That's it.
That was it. Let's bounce to something a little bit better, happier memory. Nitch wanted us to ask you too about the goal. So first goal as a North Star, and how'd it go? Start to finish, tell us the story.
Well, Hutch had an amazing chip right to Prime. Prime had 2 guys on him, and like he still kept the puck, and it dropped right onto my stick, and I sniped it far side.
Oh, what a beauty. And your celly, what was it?
I got chirped for it. It was pretty bad. Just the one knee and hand on the ice thing.
First one, you got to do better.
I know.
What have you been lying in bed thinking about this? Have you been sort of dreaming? When you get your second goal, what's it going to be? It's not going to be sweep the ice.
Honestly, I'm just going to keep it humble. Just a little fist bump or something.
I'm a fan of the old pumpernickel, I gotta say. Russ did say it was a beauty goal, though. He was pretty pumped up for you. So
yeah, it's a good memory. I'm gonna keep it for a while.
Pretty good to hear. Last thing, what are you working on, sort of individually? What are you trying to get good at this year?
Honestly, just trying to get a better hockey IQ, knowing when to pass the puck and where to pass the puck at certain times.
Great goals, and you've got such a great coaching staff. Lots of really good guys that I'm sure you can learn from. Right from top to bottom, from Coach Stu right down to even the goalie coach, Les McIver's he's got moves.
Yeah,
the guy's pretty slick, and everybody else that's helping out. So that's a great one, working on the hockey IQ. I love it. Logan Marr on Meet a Rookie. I got to wrap up this show with a little disclaimer. So at the beginning, I said that Paul got a free pass to the Sault Ste. Marie Ice Dogs, a lifetime pass, but then he claims the team lost it and he can't use it anymore. Turns out it was the Dryden Ice Dogs. And he still doesn't have a free lifetime pass to go to them because somebody in their organization lost it too. Everybody changed, and that's his story. I don't think he ever had a lifetime pass.
Figure it out, man. Let's go.
These are things you don't lose.
Yeah, you can't lose that stuff.
Paulie, you got to be better. For Paul Anderson, I'm Bruce Krentz, and this is the North Star Show.